Friends, every day we see headlines about artificial intelligence, quantum computing, and the future of technology. But recently 4 stories emerged that can't simply be called news. These are turning points that could redefine humanity's relationship with technology. Let's take a closer look at them. Google's Willow quantum processor creating a brand new state of matter, Albania appointing an AI chatbot as a government minister, China unveiling a brain-like spiking brain model, and the United States tightening AI safety oversight through law. Throughout history, there have been discoveries that changed science forever. Electricity, the splitting of the atom, the birth of the internet. Now, Google's Willow quantum processor might be joining that list. Working alongside Princeton and the Technical University of Munich, researchers have managed to create a flowing, topologically ordered state of matter. If that phrase sounds abstract, here's a simpler way to understand it. We typically know matter in 3 phases: solid, liquid, and gas. Later, science added plasma and Bose-Einstein condensates, but all of these are equilibrium states. They're stable and follow classical rules of thermodynamics. The newly discovered flowing state only exists when the system is kept under continuous rhythmic disturbance. Classical physics can't describe it. It belongs to the strange world of quantum mechanics. To observe it, scientists designed an interferometric algorithm to visualize interference patterns in quantum behavior, allowing them to detect the transformation of exotic particles that had only existed on paper until now. What does this mean? Quantum processors are no longer just about raw speed. They're becoming real laboratories for exploring new states of matter. This opens the door to entirely new materials, advanced energy systems, and even futuristic communication technologies. Back in 2023, Willow already made headlines by completing in 5 minutes a calculation that would take the world's fastest supercomputers billions of years. Now, with this new discovery, it has reignited the debate over the multiverse theory. Quantum mechanics has always been central to the many worlds interpretation, and breakthroughs like this keep that possibility alive. From science to politics, this time in a small European country, Albania. The Albanian government has officially appointed Della, an AI chatbot, as a cabinet minister. This isn't satire. It's the first time artificial intelligence has been granted a role equal to a human minister in governance. Della's main task is to oversee public tenders and fight corruption, which has been one of Albania's biggest obstacles to joining the European Union. Originally launched as a simple assistant for citizens navigating e-services, Della was quickly elevated by Prime Minister Edi Rama to the cabinet level. Now she reviews every proposal submitted in public procurement, flags suspicious patterns linked to money laundering, organized crime, or illicit finance, can block tenders if irregularities are found. The government claims that with Della in charge, tenders will be 100% incorruptible and all funds 100% traceable. Della is also presented with a virtual avatar, a young woman in traditional Albanian dress, blending national symbolism with technological innovation. Think about it. If other countries follow Albania's lead, could AI ministers become a norm in the future? Meanwhile, in China, researchers announced something audacious. Spiking Brain 1.0, a brain-inspired AI model they claim is up to 100 times faster than ChatGPT. Here's the key difference. Traditional LLMs like GPT process all words in a sentence at once, comparing every word with every other word. It's powerful but extremely resource-intensive. Spiking Brain, however, mimics the brain, activating only the neurons needed. It processes context selectively, just like humans do. The result? Faster responses, dramatically lower energy consumption, the ability to train with far less data. But here's the geopolitical twist. Spiking Brain doesn't rely on NVIDIA GPUs. Instead, it runs on chips developed domestically by China's Meta X. If true, this could be a game-changer. It would not only give China a technological edge, but also reduce dependence on US hardware at a time when export restrictions are tightening. Even if the claims prove only partially correct, this approach could redefine how AI is built worldwide. Amidst these breakthroughs, the US government has taken its own decisive step. OpenAI and Anthropic have agreed to submit all future models to the US AI Safety Institute for review before public release. What does this mean? Models will undergo safety testing for bias, manipulation, and harmful behavior. The institute will retain ongoing access even after release to monitor their impact. Companies will no longer be able to launch frontier AI unchecked. On top of that, California passed a law requiring all large-scale AI models to include a mandatory kill switch. If a company fails to comply, lawsuits can follow. This signals a new reality. AI oversight is no longer optional, it's legally required. Taken together, these four stories show us something profound. Technology is moving from labs into the very core of governance and society. Nations now view AI and quantum breakthroughs not just as tools, but as strategic assets, critical to power, security, and global competition. We may not just be entering another industrial revolution, we may be stepping into an entirely new stage of civilization. Quantum processors are rewriting physics. AI chatbots are being entrusted with government roles. China is chasing independence from Western hardware, and the US is laying down hard rules for safety and control. The future is not arriving slowly, it's unfolding right before our eyes. Do you think artificial intelligence could actually eliminate corruption if given power in government? And what about Google's quantum breakthrough? Could it really be the first step toward proving the existence of a multiverse? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like the video and subscribe, because the future of technology is only getting more mind-blowing from here.